Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Ink and Page, and I'm here today with a new free ephemera project. This is number 172, and it's called Trick or Treat, and it's a little folio for this week. It's got some cute little pockets and ephemera to go inside of it. But before I get started, I wanted to mention that I got a little bit carried away when I was making this, and I did end up making a bunch of extra envelopes and papers. So I'm going to be putting a little kit in the shop that coordinates with this free ephemera. And it's going to have, it has extra papers in it. I'll show you the papers that come in this kit in a minute, but this is the kit, the add-on kit that's going to be in the shop. It basically is a lot of, it has a second folio in blue that's exactly like the one we're going to put together today. It also has a ton of cards. It has envelopes. It has smaller envelopes and cards. It's just got it's got a lot of like envelopes and cards types thing. I thought, you know, with Halloween coming up and making little, you know, Halloween gifts for friends and stuff, this would be kind of a handy thing to have. It has labels, artist trading cards. It has a bunch of extra ephemera and fussy cuts, tags, stuff like that. Just some extra stuff, that I didn't want to overload the free ephemera and make it too complicated. So if you're looking for more of this, there is going to be a kit in the shop. I will call it the Trick or Treat add-on, and I will put it in the comments below. So as to this kit, for what comes with this kit, is basically what you see here, this folio. It has two background papers, one kind of neutral and then one a little bit more crazy. I went with the crazy one this time because I think that's very Halloween-y. And it also has like, it has its own little mini envelope and cards, and it has a bunch of fussy cuts, and we'll go through those in a second. It has a set of artist trading cards as well, and it has word ephemera too. And then in the add-on kit, I did all the word ephemera in blue. It's different sentiments, but just so you could have a little bit of extra variety if you wanted to. Okay, so to start with this is printed on 65-pound cardstock. The link is in the description below for this particular cardstock. And I inked everything ahead of time with scorched timber, which is, I think it's the perfect color to go along with this, but probably almost any dark brown would do. I just really love the way the brown looks with the orange on this one. Okay, so I think that's it for all the details. I know that was a lot of talking, sorry. So we'll get right into putting it together. Okay, so when you fold this, you want to make sure that this clears this fold right here. Depending on exactly if your fold is exactly straight right, you might need to trim a little bit off of this. I ended up trimming a little piece off of mine because it was very minuscule, but it was just enough to get this to close. Because like, I think I might have been, you know, when you score, it's such a fat line, sometimes you can be a little bit off. The other option too is not to score and just to fold it to score this line, and then fold this up into it, and then crease it so you get it to match exactly. Okay, so that's that. We're going to start with the inside of the folio, and for that you're going to need this set of pockets, which is the haunted house and the little kind of tree background. That's going to go down here on the left panel. Okay. This goes down right here. Whoops. Get that. And make sure you're clearing that crease that's right there. with the thing. And then these just stack right on top. I made these so they could be invisible. I inked the edge on mine because I wanted to see it, but if you don't ink it, you could have like a little camouflage pocket there too, which might be fun for like a little Halloween thing. I thought it'd be fun to do a kit that was kind of like full of little gifty things. This kit also has these taller tags, which, you know, could easily be used as bookmarks. They make really nice bookmarks. So I just thought it would be nice to have a little bonus thing. I know, like, sometimes like you get busy and you're so busy with the big details, sometimes you forget about the little details, like cards for gifts or cards for like little candy treats or whatever you'll be making, you know, for Halloween. Like even these little ATCs could be used as little cards if you print the neutral on the back, and attached to like cute little candy bags or something like that. You can also cut the tops so that they look more like tags instead of bookmarks. I wanted to leave them square so that you would have the option of whether or not you wanted them to be actually tag shaped or not. Just gives you that little bit of extra flexibility on that. I have that lined up. It's a little bit harder to see. So that goes right on top of there. And then we're going to move on to this section, which is the notched pockets. So they look like this. So it's like the little kitty on there. And I tried to include like, a little bit of a variety of ephemera so that you could go either way if you wanted to go spooky or you could go cute, either way. These graphics, they kind of remind me like of this game that I used to play with my kids when they were younger called Don't Starve Together. It was super cute and it was a survival game and it was just super fun for the whole family. It was a, you know, video game, but this totally reminds me of that game. And also a little bit of Ruby Gloom. I don't know if you guys watched that one, but my kids loved that one too. They loved anything spooky, I'll tell you what. Oops, that was a little bit far over. They loved anything spooky when they were little. They were big fans of that kind of stuff, so these graphics totally reminded me of that, which is probably why I may have gotten a little bit carried away with making so many different things. It was just, it's really fun to be immersed in the whole Halloween vibe. And this is like, you know, real traditional Halloween. A lot of times I try to keep my main kits to be a little bit more flexible so that you guys can use them for more things than just Halloween, you know, because you want to be able to use them year round, not just like once a year. Okay, so that's this one. This one goes on top of there. And then we have this one last pocket, and then we're going to flip this over here, and that's going to go on here, right there, like that. I probably should have used paper, not cardstock, for these pockets, especially on the stacked ones, because it does make them a little bit thick. And I wanted to leave this a little bit thinner in case it was something that maybe you wanted to mail or tuck into a journal so it wouldn't be quite as fat as some of the other projects that I've done. So now that we have this pocket on here, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a suggestion. If yours is fat like mine because you used cardstock, which I did as well, you can add a second score line to the flap of the envelope, and I hope that looks straight. Add a second score line to the flap of the envelope so it closes a little bit more easily, because we're going to add ephemera to this in a second. Yeah, I would definitely use paper for the pockets. Now that we put it together, I almost always print everything on cardstock because I find it so much easier to work with. But because these pockets are stacked, I would definitely add paper there. But see how that closes pretty nicely with that on there. Okay, so let's take a look at, okay, so there's this cute little pocket too that we have to assemble actually before we do the ephemera. It's a pretty quick one. Just to put that together. All right. Okay, and then I would, yep, there's that. And then these little cards are designed to go in there. And the other thing I thought is if you printed the lighter paper on the back of this, it would probably have been a better plan than what I did, because you could easily write on it. So if you wanted to use it for journaling or to write a note, then you could easily do that, and that can go in there. And then you can tuck this into one of these pockets, or put it wherever you like, in the journal. And also, you know, let's see, the front of this is set up so that you can add your own little decor to it, just depending on what you want. There's this cute little kitty. And a bunch of other Halloween stuff. There's a Halloween label. We could put that. I don't know where we would put that. Actually, let me put that on there, because I want to leave my picture just like that. And then we have a couple of ghosts too. I thought this guy would be cute as just like a ghost tag, as opposed to oh yeah, there's a couple of eyeballs in here as well. And some lollipops for the pockets. A little pumpkin guy. It'd be cute on there. So I'm gonna cover that up anyway. I get distracted. We have a little kitty cat. With the flowers. Let's pull this out while I'm doing that. We can seal it with an eyeball. There's some round labels in the add-on kit too, as well, if you want to have like actual labels for sealing stuff. See how this goes. Alright, let's put that kitty on there. Let's see what we have for spooky. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that so it fits. Just grab this for a second. We have a nice little word label on there, so that can go together like that. It's very nice. And then this guy can go in this pocket as well. Let's see, what else do we want to do on here? All right, let's get some of these tall ones in here. This goes with our cat theme over here. There we go, very nice. This little spooky guy in here. It's almost like I need more pockets. And then this one we can go here, I think. I'm wondering, let's see, what should we put here? That's a nice big space. This Happy Halloween we could even do that as like a little tuck spot, so that we don't have to like glue the whole back down. So we can use that to put the lollipops in. Hopefully I didn't get any glue over there. We can have our cute lollipops in here. Let's see, what else could I put in there? Like a little lantern, I think. Look cute in there. Okay. I think we have that blue jack-o'-lantern too. Ooh, we have Boo. I probably should have waited to ink these guys, but it covers up my haunted house, but I think I like making these little clusters on here of these things. On the pockets, it looks really adorable. Plus, it's part of the fun. There we go. Well, this one's a pretty easy one to get together, and there's another one, like I said, in the add-on that goes together exactly the same way. It's just a different color, and it has different pockets and ephemera and stuff. Same theme, but if you want to make more than one, I thought that would be a fun little thing to have there. Let's see. Put him here, I think. And I think let's clip that on with like, I'm gonna get one of these little mini paper clips and we'll clip that one on there. Just for a little bit of variety. And if you wanted to gift this, you could clip all the ephemera on just so that you could send it and let your friend or family member decorate it as they wish. You know, I think it'd be really cute as like a fun little project to give somebody, because all the hard work's done, the cutting out and the assembly, and all they have to do is decorate it, which makes it a little bit fun. I think we could do, is that too many words if I do that? All right, I think that looks good. Okay, so this is the Trick or Treat folio. If you're not on my email list already, mine's very stuffed. This would be very cute with like a little piece of twine wrapped around it. If you're not on my email list already, you can sign up in the link below, and then you can get emailed this project, and I'll send you a link to get, I think it's the last 10 projects as well. And if you're looking for any additional projects, more than 10 weeks ago, I think all of them are in my Etsy shop, and they're like $1.50, so they're pretty cheap. It just helps me cover the cost of like having to post them in the shop. So I think that's all for today. Hope you enjoy this project, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.